Back again with another update here. As you can see, I have finally decided to stop being so damn difficult and bought myself an OEM brand new 93 manual engine harness. I just got this from Atkins Rotary. It cost me a cool G, but hey, what are you gonna do? It's totally worth it though, man. This is, as you can see, just you cannot do this with my harness. I had a lot of plans to try and make the 99 engine harness and ECU work in this. Here's the thing with this, and I'll post some more specifics so it makes a little bit more sense on the forums, but it can be done. It has been done. In fact, Night Sports in Japan actually had an adapter harness to do exactly what I was trying to do. It was a little patch harness that you plugged into your S6 dash plug, and it allowed you to use the 99 engine harness and the 16-bit ECU adapter, or ECU rather, without any sort of issues. Problem with that is it's been discontinued for God only knows how long, and next best solution was for me to try to patch something in there myself. I was, as you can see with this nonsense, I was temporarily going to use this basically to plug the ends into the connector directly just for testing so that I can pull them out without having to do any sort of splicing or anything to my actual factory wiring that I couldn't easily reverse, since I'm not about rigging this up. And ultimately that's what I decided. This is, you know what, this is gonna be a rig. It's not gonna work perfect. There's zero documentation out there. I mean, I scoured Japanese sites, I scoured Australian sites, I contacted 10 different Japanese parts wholesalers, try to get some more information about that Night Sports adapter, see if anyone had it. They didn't. There's no documentation on Night Sports sites or anything where you can get a better close-up picture of it or anything really at all. So yeah, it can be done, guys. It definitely has been done, and I've got a Visio diagram that kind of goes over a lot of the pinouts for this that I figured out, that I'll post up, and if somebody has more time or whatever and wants to give it a shot, they're more than welcome to. But in the meantime, as you can see, my 93 engine harness is torn apart, dewrapped. 99 engine harness is right there to the right. I'm done with both of them. I'm going to do it the right way, which is bought the correct harness brand new, going to put it in the car, and be done with it. Because here's the thing. This poor car has been sitting on jack stands for like 8 months now, and I've had the motor in for about 8 months. Haven't been able to touch it for a while because of the elbow injury, and I'm just tired of waiting. So again, it can be done. If you want to follow some of the work that I've already done and finished off, that's totally awesome. And I would kind of, if you got some time, I would recommend it because it would be a cool thing to do, another option. But there also really isn't much of a benefit. There's the simplified vacuum, I don't know, whatever you want to call this thing, vacuum canister or whatever. It's this guy right here, which comes with the 99 setup, which would be cool to use. You might actually be able to, I can possibly plug that in no matter what anyway, if I can just figure out how to plumb it correctly, but I'm not going to try to reinvent the wheel right now. I might go ahead and do some stuff later. Anyway, that's where that is. I'm not doing it anymore. Just going to get it running correctly. Everything will be pretty much how it's been done before. And hopefully, within the next day or two here, I will have this done and ready to go in. I also bought a smog pump eliminator kit here. So here's the pulley, here's the belt, gasket that I needed. So what's left? I got to put the engine harness in. I gotta do just a little bit of the wiring on the X05 adapter, I think it is. I gotta double check that, but other than that, the only other thing I'm gonna do, because I don't have much of a choice, is to take care of some of these vacuum hoses. I mean, this stuff is factory, and they're all super dry and rotted, so I bought a bunch of vacuum hose. I'm probably gonna go ahead and replace them for now with just the standard auto parts store vacuum hose, and then I'll buy probably a nice high quality silicone kit at some point, and then go ahead and redo it again later. But the key focus here, again, at this point, is this motor has never run. I'm doing a auto to manual swap, and I don't want to, you know, keep going crazy with all these other projects. I want to get the thing started, make sure it's all working correctly, and then from there I can go ahead and go back and maybe do a little bit more tidying up or do stuff like silicone hoses and all that other nonsense. So, all right, that's where we are. Been a long journey, and I got 9 days off ahead here. I got the whole next week off, so 9 days off to get this finished up. I believe I got all the parts I need. So yeah, hopefully this is the last update before it's running. So stay tuned. When I get to the point where I'm ready to do the first turnover, I'll shoot another video and we'll see if it starts first time. If not, then, you know, I'll shoot a couple more videos until we get it going. All right, guys. See you soon.